Goblins or gobbos are the smallest and most numerous of the greenskin race. They live in the shadows of their larger, stronger cousins, the orcs. They're a race of cutthroats and thieves, finding their homes in any tree or rock they can hide under. To quote the high priest of the cult of Verena, Heinrich Malls, about the topic, their character is universally reprehensible. There is no death of casual cruelty or random violence to which a goblin will not sink, if it senses that it has the power to do so. Yet in the presence of an orc or even just a larger goblin, it will become suddenly servile and fawning, a slinking cur in fear of its master's stick. They are weak individually, but collectively they form dangerous large warbands that use guile in numbers to defeat their enemies. Some goblins even splinter off to form their own tribes. They often wear scraps of crude armor, using lightly armored infantry equipped with wooden shields, old swords, or hunting spears. For the even more profoundly cowardly goblin, throwing spears or bows are just as gratifying for them to use. And our leader in this campaign is TINNIT 4-Eyes, a goblin shaman that rides atop an Ragnarok spider called the Black Bigness. The magic of his spider shrine on the creature is so foul, it corrupts whatever nature it passes by. Today he's getting ready to invade his neighbors over in the Border Princes. He plans on making his goblin tribe so great that no greenskin tribe could dare defy him. And the humans will pay for what they've done to him. They looked at him. Now, before we begin our series, what I often do is introduce a character or unit with a custom name and backstory. Patrons of my channel are able to do this, and it's a fun way to add some character to the campaign. You can find a link to my Patreon down below my video description. Our first unit is named by patron Starkhoof, and they're a group of snotlings called the Dribbling Gits. This band of miserable snotlings weren't big enough to be used as missiles for the Doomdiver catapults. Now they're just used as a literal meat shield on the front lines. They can always be found where there's a long snail-like trail of ooze that comes from their jabbering jowls. We're in a very unique situation right now. We begin over here in Kruk Ingajar. I'll need a proper name for that hold. It shouldn't be Dwarven. It should be Goblin, which is better. Over here is Steingart. Now, Gelt has an easy time getting right over to that location. I could try to rush over there, but I wouldn't be able to easily recruit more units, so we'll ignore it for now. We'll get revenge later on. Here are my units. I've got two groups of Goblin Spears, one group of Goblin Archers, Spider Riders, Spider Rider Archers, and one Ragnarok Spider. That will make a huge difference in all of our battles. And we have a Spider Lord trait. Get him, boys, charge! We unlock a legendary hero called Snagla Grobspit. We don't know what he does when we're not looking, and we're not going to inquire any further. Ugh. And a charge bonus for all of my spider units, up by 15. Now your charge bonus, in case you don't know, is split up between your melee attack and weapon strength. It's why it can really make a devastating change whenever you get that nice alpha strike in, that initial hit. Okay, I'm gonna move right over here because I would like to go after our neighbors in Matorka. They deserve to die. We actually have a lot of income currently, and I love that. So we've got a lot of options on what we can get. For right now though, I want forest goblins. I need a lot of them. We'll pick them up. For research, we've got a goblin tinker crew. Some gobbos are blessed by the green gods to create worky bits. Ah, yes indeed, worky bits. A very technical term amongst us goblins. Or gobbos, I should say. All right, we have no good neighbors. They're all crappy. The trolls are mighty and number one. Interesting. We're about to end our turn in just a moment. Before that, though, we need to pick up our buddy, Snagla Grobspit. He's got a little trait here called Undulating Cry. Ree! Leadership aura up by 30%. And not only that, he provides a further +8 to leadership for all forest goblin units. Holy crap. Help me hold my battle lines, please. Okay. He's got some really good abilities, and I'll go over the abilities later in more detail. Hatred Empire, more weapon strength when fighting the Empire. Good. Fang Spike and Sting. Melee attack up, poison attack, and a nice ability too. Cool. All right, we are now ready to end our turn. What is our goal? Our goal is to ruin the dwarfs. Oh yeah, that is what I'm all about. What do we have over here? A short campaign victory. Okay, that's a lot of factions to destroy. You want me to go after my own greenskins and then go after many other factions. But I think for right now, what we'll do, we'll just take over what we can over here, then we'll see. But my job right now is to create a new home for our gobbo kind. Let's end our turn. I know that Gelt's going to be on his way because he's lame. No, I actually love Gelt. Gelt's a great character. But while I'm playing a goblin, I hate him. And I think he's too gold. And he should stop that. Not everyone has gold here. I wonder if he's got gold teeth. And I'll pronounce it as teeth because our currency is made up of teeth. Right up over here. T-E-E-F. Teeth heap. Love it. Okay, I've got new units now. Let's go into battle. Yeah, we'll do that right away. Hello, Valmir. Oh, Valmir, I've got a surprise for you, buddy. I'm on my way. Now, I wonder, can my hero make it to us right now? Normally, I like to use them over on the campaign map, but I want him to come help me out. He's a legend. Look at that face. I actually love these little pictures of them. They're great. We've gained a dog boy scout mounted on a giant shaggy wolf. This goblin is a grizzled veteran, having run away from countless enemies in his time. What a veteran. Okay, so it's finally time for me to conquer Matorka. Maybe we'll go after Aachen Dorf later. We could potentially leave it alone. We have no walls over here in our capital. I've got 2 buildings for recruitment. Steingart, what do you need? Oh dear, nothing is good over here. Not at all. Yeah, I don't even want to build a building over here, but they're all very cheap anyway, so I suppose we'll take maybe 1. What about a recruitment building? Will it provide a garrison? It will. 2 orc boys and 1 error boys as well. All right, only 600 gold. Let's go into battle to test out our units and to find out how mighty we truly are. Oh, here we go. Our very first battle here. Let's have a look at what we have. Tiefbreaker Bertha. I mean, look at that, 440 weapon strength, poisonous attacks too, providing a debuff. We're moving right through the woods right now. They're all led by TINNIT Four Eyes, who, if you've not seen him, he's amazing. I mean, he's difficult to see, but he's amazing. He's always in a really good mood too. Check him out. Imagine having that popping out from under your bed. I would say nope and leave, or try to. Over here, we've got our riders getting into position. We're going to use them to flank our foes' archers, or crossbows, I should say. Either way, they're a ranged unit. Then over here, in another portion of the map, we're using our forest goblins to quietly move through the woods. And they're led by Snagla. Snagla is already on a mount. He's pretty darn strong at 405 weapon strength. And check him out. I love goblins so much. They're wiry, lanky, and quite malicious too. But they know how to have a good time. Our enemies are about to be surrounded. I'm not sure why they're damaged. Maybe someone came over here. I have no idea. But look at them. Look at all of them. These poor men have no idea what is about to hit them. Well, actually, they do. You can't really miss it. No, they don't know what to do because I'm trying to hit them from every direction. Here comes our Tiefbreaker. Our charge bonus is a solid 70. Spears or not, you won't be able to do a sufficient amount of damage in time to take down my gigantic spider. Now here comes all of my infantry together. We've buffed up our unit. We'll look at that buff in just a minute. Right over here. Sneaky stab it, more armor piercing damage and more melee attack. It's a big difference to have that buff up there, even for a period of time. Here comes TINNIT, Four Eyes. We're charging after more of their infantry. And over here, we've got forest goblins also charging in. It's going to be a very brief battle because, again, we're using tactics to completely overwhelm them. You don't always get to do that, but whenever you're playing a faction that is not nearly as powerful, you've got to do it. There we go. We have debuffed our enemies using a smoke bomb, reducing their melee defense and speed. Here comes my creepy creepers, charging right in. I do not need them to shoot over time. Now, if it was a longer battle, I would let them use their bows, but here we don't need that. Already, my enemies are terrified. They are running away. These spearmen are leaving. They have been completely surrounded. They have no chance. We had someone thrown at our screen. And that is how you take care of your enemies. Oh, check out that mount. I'm not about the spider life, alright? Too many eyes, too many legs. Not a fan. He's at 19 kills, and we have won the battle. Everyone who is left is being destroyed. I mean, archers have actually gotten quite a few kills over here. Good job, Stickum Gang. These halberds, 35 kills. I mean, they're fighting a lot of goblins. It's only logical that they would get a few kills in the battle, but 97 for Tiefbreaker Bertha. Four Eyes, well, he's at 17 kills now. And we're just really chasing after who's left. I want to increase my veterancy, but that was battle number 1. You can see how things might play out from here on out. If you're into guerrilla warfare, if you're into hit and run tactics, or just ambushing your foes, you're in the right place today. Good job, team. You did it. We took over Matorka. I've got a few options over here. I could occupy, loot, and occupy, sack, raise for meat, or raise. Now, I'm playing the Greenskins, so to me, it would be illogical to leave it intact. Which means I've got only one option. Loot and occupy. Sure, they take damage, and sure, they might want to rebel, but to me, that is only logical. Okay, I've got a lot of things over here that I can pick up. First off, I do want to pick up Beta Night Sneakin'. Night goblins are vicious little beasts with addled brains and despicable little plans. Plus 12 to my melee attack and plus 20% to my charge bonus for all night goblins. Wow. We'll take that. Then, why don't we come over here and pick up the inevitable Route Marcher? 10% more for campaign movement is a requirement. You can't not pick it. Okay, rank 2 for Snagla Grobspit. I'm going to give him Bloody Blade. Oh, I want him to deal a lot of damage. Next, I'll give to him, you do have very low melee attack. Sure, take Gutter Biter. And we're good. We have done what I needed to do. I've gained my dog boy scout, mounted on a giant shaggy wolf. I love it so much. All right. I can't take that yet. I need 1 population surplus in order to build a watchtower. Oh, okay. I can't just build it right away. I understand. Then I'll come over here and take my idols for 1. Done. Let's repair what we have. Well, then again, we do need recruitment. Yeah, that is true. I mean, I've got basic units over here, like goblins and even goblin archers. I'll take a few more goblins. I want to make sure that I hit every single ranged enemy in battle. Okay, now we can end our turn. That was a good victory. Only one of many more victories to come. Aachen Dorf is right behind me, unfortunately. And to the southwest, I've got their main faction led by Valmir. Or maybe he's over there to the northeast. I don't really know. Either way, we will be coming for him. Oh, don't you fret. We're coming to give you a gobbo visit. Capacity system. No caps for me, buddy. Not today. Now where can I go? Your town is relatively close by. I could go straight to Aachen Dorf. The garrison is not really too large. You know what? I probably should do that. Not my territory. Okay, it ends about there. Very well. Let's move. Oh, we've got to get a move on. I can recruit a few archers. Sure, I could use them. And even more goblins again. Because Aachen Dorf has got to belong to me. And if it doesn't, we'll destroy it. Alright. Steingart. Sure, I'll upgrade you. I've got teeth. A lot of them, actually. They're not mine, but I took them. Well, no, hold on. By goblin logic, they are mine. Oh, there he goes. I had a feeling. I won't be able to beat him outright, but we will fight the battle in order to damage him. Sure. Okay, Argor TINNIT 4 Eyes. Hey, you're named after me, because you're a crappy orc, and not a superior gobbo like we are. Here's a battle that we cannot win. Gel is way too good. The quality of what he's bringing to the table will easily break what we have. Without a strong leader, Greenskins do not do very well. Outriders have 55 missile damage. A lot of it is also armor piercing. 12 armor piercing damage, 8 missile damage. What's over here? Shield breaker. So even if they do have a shield, they're able to penetrate it. Minus 24 missile parry with a shield. Ooh, not easy to handle. And we've got Gelt, who's going to be able to use spells like Searing Doom just to destroy us completely. One of my favorite characters in Warhammer lore. I just really enjoy him. His overall aesthetic, his vibe, and a great voice actor for him too in the game. Yeah, Great Swords will be able to beat me too at 45 weapon strength. They've got what? A physical resistance of 10%, negating all physical damage by 10%. They are immune to any psychology damage. Fear and Terror will not work. And they have a mortar as well. In addition to a few basic swordsmen. Oh, and pikemen. Anti-large, they have a charge defense against large foes, negating their charge bonus. These outriders are moving up. They're ready to attack my archers. My archers might be able to weaken them, but my only goal is to weaken his army. If I can take out his mortar crew, it might take him quite some time in order to get the proper building to get another mortar. Or mortars. We have a wall over here, 3 stages total. We lose melee defense over time. 5%, 10%, 15%, but we do gain more melee attack and leadership too. But these are my arrow boys. They do have anti-large, really? Now that's really curious, okay. Armor piercing missile damage, 8, not bad. Weapon strength over here, 26 and 10 armor piercing damage. All right, well, they're getting after these outriders who have taken some damage, but eventually once they begin to focus their fusillades, we're in trouble, we're done for. And that's where they leave a few devastating blows to destroy our kind. It's quite rude. Look, I came over here to visit you in Steingard. Here you are, killing my kind. I thought maybe I could run them off the map or try to annoy them with my goblins. It's really not going to work out. My speed is only 34, we're not very fast, and we have a high number of goblins, but again, only 42 leadership. Yeah, they're changing up their target. I can do what I want to, but my arrows are not nearly effective enough to keep them all away. We're getting a few more hits in. Here they come. They're charging in too. I was hoping maybe they would try to fight me in melee combat. I do end up clipping them. Ooh, a few point-blank shots. You go, gobbos! Take them down! Use the pointy end! Yeah! There we go. I'll have to practice a good gobbo voice. What's over here? 51 kills total. Whoa. 25 kills for you. That's way too many. 3 for my goblins. We managed to weaken them a little bit. 7 kills for my orc arrow boys. Again, not a lot. That outrider crew is not yet done. They're killing a few of my goblins who are trying to get away. I'm moving them into the woods. I thought maybe if I hid in the woods, these mortars would not be able to land their shells on top of my units. I mean, they're densely packed. They're gonna pick up a lot of kills, nearly no matter what. We do have a lot of health, but again, we're easy to hit. Now here comes Gelt. Gelt is getting ready to kill my poor gobbos. I feel pretty bad for them. I don't normally fight battles like the one I'm fighting right now. I usually let them pass on by, but I thought it would be imperative that I try to weaken Gelt to hinder his advances later on. Because if we do that, then we can continue to expand unhindered. For its soul, I'll come for later. Here's my orc arrow boys. Come on now. Yeah, I right-clicked on them. I probably should have just like replaced them without right-clicking because they keep on trying to correct their movement. Now we have mortar shells landing as well. Check that out. Oh no, here comes the Searing Doom. And it was timed perfectly, going right on top of my goblins. Between those combined armed attacks, we're in a lot of trouble right now. We're charging, we're trying to. I'm bringing out my hordes. Our numbers are not sufficient though, to overwhelm all of what they have. Shields are up, we're getting ready to attack, but already they've dealt some serious damage to my Greenskins. I'm sending one group of goblins to go after their mortar crew. Here comes more of them, charging in right away, attacking pike and halberd alike. Ooh, I thought you had halberds. Okay, no, swordsmen? Never mind. I'm not used to them having a bunch of pikemen, but they've got pikemen. No halberds, gotcha. Well, they're attacking right now. My Greenskins are moving in, but they are being obliterated. 37 kills. These great swords are going after my poor goblins. 193 left, but they'll break so quickly and easily. I'm so used to having halberds for any type of Imperial army. It's actually strange to not see them, even early on. Oh, those great swords did a great job destroying my poor goblins. They're all mincemeat. Mincemeat. All right. Gelt has taken some damage, probably more so from his spell casting than anything else. I mean, look at that. Plague of Rust reducing my armor by 50, my melee defense by 5. We have only 3 armor and very little melee defense. We have flanked them, but it's not doing much. We can't kill them quickly enough to do much of anything at all. Oh. But we're trying so hard. We're trying so hard. Let's zoom out. Those greatswords won, 31 kills. These outriders have 49 kills. They're shooting my other group of orc boys. I've got more orc boys over here trying to surround Gel. I thought maybe I could weaken him. And over here in the woods, that crew for the mortar crew is being overwhelmed. There's far too many goblins fighting them in the woods, so they can't get by and they're about to be killed off. Let's go back over here and check out what's happening. Gel, well, he's very much alive. 29 kills. 450 weapon strength. It's really nothing too shabby. My goblins are beginning to break. I thought tactically I had them nailed down, but those outriders alone really changed up the entire battle. But of course, you also have over here greatswords. Their outriders have over 70 kills. Now what's going to happen? Don't tell me another Searing Doom. Another Searing Doom. It's melting them. He just called a freaking magical bombardment on himself. And here is another supportive spell. Another Plague of Rust, reducing our armor, allowing these infantrymen to get more hits in, to deal more damage. Come on. Chop them up, boys. Use the bigger chopper. They're kicking you. There's actually a little modification that's meant to get rid of all of the quote-unquote stupid animations, like whenever they do weird leaps in the air. I'm glad they went away from that over in Warhammer 2. Over here, we've got crossbows that we've been chasing for a period of time. They've got 9 kills. Outriders are now chasing us, moving and attacking. That is what makes them really deadly. It's not like they've got to stay still and then fire. See, look, fire whilst moving. Then what else do we have over here? More goblins moving back in, but we're about to break. Things are not going well for my team. We've done what we can. Are you debuffing me again? Is that what you're doing today? Oh no, another Searing Doom. Then another Plague of Rust. My god, all of the magic makes any enemy spellcaster quite a deadly foe. So whenever I go to fight Gelt, he's going to be a monstrosity. I got that one modification that also is meant to level them up over time. That way, no enemy lords will be obsolete. It makes the game much more profoundly difficult whenever you've got a high-leveled character fighting you. Because usually, as a player, you end up fighting many more battles or surviving many more battles, so you'll out-level pretty much everyone. We finally caught up to the crossbowmen. I even saw a mod to get rid of the mass morale that happens. Oh man, any battle for you as a player or even the AI would be so much more deadly if you didn't have that mass rout happening. The orc boys are now moving away. We're all moving away. We don't have a choice right now. We dealt some damage. 91 kills. That's really it. Only 2 greatswords dead. They killed 72. Gel took a lot of damage. He's at 44 kills. Are you using more magic again? Oh, you animal. Look at that. Another Searing Doom. The guy doesn't know how to cut it out. Now, he did hit a few of his own soldiers. Good. And way over here, we're still trying to get some kills on these crossbowmen. But we're not getting very many. They're actually comparable to me when it comes to melee, at least in the current engagement that we're dealing with. Come on, boys. Use the sharp end, or the blunt end, or just punch someone. Doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, they're all trying their best right now. They're all doing their damnedest to win a battle today. We're looking at 8 kills. We're at 16 kills. I mean, 25 melee defense. We're at what? 28? 25 melee attack. 35 for us. We have more weapon strength. Not by much. 5 more. How are your crossbowmen matching me in combat? Feels bad, man. But it's really all that we have going on. After that, we just have other units who are trying to hold up, like these over here. These swordsmen have charged in. We're now shattered. The battle is now over because everyone is broken. Let's go. That is one decisive defeat. 105 lost? Sure. Oh man, they got me good. I mean, Gelt is a good leader. He's a very good spellcaster, but my goal was to get rid of his blasted mortars. They're gone now. No matter what, it should take them time to get more. And the outriders are very powerful. They know how to dominate a few groups. We'll be back one day. Let them take what they want. I'll be back up there. But not yet. I'm gaining power, I'm gaining more teeth, and I'm doing whatever I can to grow in strength. Beastmen, sure. We'll do that. Oh, hello, trolls. You could be my buddy. I'm gonna leave you there. Let's go to Aachen Dorf right away. I have no time but to charge right in. Now, is it a big garrison? It's a sufficient garrison. I do need to move in quickly if I want to win. Fighting them on the walls might be a challenge. Okay, 1 turn to grab 2 siege towers. That might be what I need right now. Or I win right now, then I'm able to recruit a few more cheap units. It's a really difficult choice. And I'm about to conclude my choice in just a minute. Let's go pick up our brawling grounds. A large area set aside for the belligerent gits to slap each other about. Okay, we'll gain more growth, a bigger garrison. We'll be able to recruit some orc air boys. I don't really want that, but I'll take it anyway for the garrison. And done. All right. What about my damaged buildings? Well, we're doing what we can up there. We are doing what we can. I could cancel our main building or destroy what's over there, but it's fine. Because we're not physically mighty, we've got to play with guile and cunning. And we have that in spades, really. Let's have a look at what they're doing. They're lining up where they thought I would be, but where they thought I would be is not where I'm going to be. Over here on my right flank, I've got forest goblins who were hiding in the woods. Now they're charging in. They have 41 melee attack. That is quite high. Look at that debuff. 15 seconds total. Deals 2 damage to max 5 entities in a unit per second. Very deadly. Then over here, I've got my Arachnarok spider that will later come to their front gates. I also have more units who are moving away, like my archers. I'm staying out of range of their towers. And I've got even more units right in the middle, just waiting for a good fight. So what am I doing right now? I'm ensuring that I'm not taking a lot of damage from all of their ranged attacks. I mean, let's have a look at what they have. We're looking at crossbowmen. They've got swordsmen. We've got spearmen over here. They're commanded by more swordsmen. They have some Carlson militia. If you haven't seen them, let's check them out real quick. Very fancy, guys. Very fancy. Okay, your stats are like, what, 96 for armor, 90 leadership, which is very high, 31 weapon strength, so you're not very powerful. You've got a physical resistance of 5%, a missile resistance of 5%, so, again, not too much. All right, more swordsmen, and nothing really too unique for their current garrison. We'll be dealing with more unique units later. The Border Princes are a more hybrid faction. So while that's going on, we're taking over one portion of their wall. Eventually, they'll probably want to come over here. Here comes our spearmen right now. They're all attacking a bunch of crossbowmen on the walls. And wow. Did I say spearmen? My bad. My spear gobbos. I cannot wait for a comprehensive update to the Greenskins by CA, but let me tell you, We Special and the other modifications I have are changing up how I feel about Greenskins entirely. The amount of variety that we have for our units is really staggering and a lot of fun. Alright, so they're over here fighting a lot of spearmen on the walls, and we actually have even more melee defense than they do, right? I'm kidding, we don't. But we do have more melee attack. That's where it truly matters. No, if I had more melee defense, I mean, that would be wild. I've only got 20. They have a lot more at 38. But because my melee attack is so high, we can actually fight them while my other units come on by. They're right over here, by the way. Now, I want all of them to climb up. Sure, that tower might get in a few hits. We also have our Arachnarok spider to break up Bertha, breaking down that gatehouse. Good job, Bertha. Not sure why you're called that. Maybe you've got a different name, I don't know. Look at all of them over here. They're like, maybe we should queue up and walk through. Maybe we can ignore them. No. Probably not going to work out for you. We will stab you. I will fucking shank you. Avos is best. Imagine me doing an entire Let's Play in a voice like that. Hurrah! It would be awful. Okay, the gate is broken. It's finally time to say hello to my big spider friend. Horrific. Absolutely horrific. Come on. Oh, the Carlson militia. Oh, by the way, I was hiding my extra friend, our hero, the mighty Snagla. No one really knows how to snag like Snagla. Snagla's a master snagger. Forest goblins, 10 kills. They don't know what to do right now. I'm going to buff them up while we're doing that. Here we go, more armor-piercing damage and more melee attack. They have only 10 kills. Yeah, I think they're really just trying to move way too much, so we're not getting like solid attacks in. We are being hit by their blasted fort tower. But that's all right. It's okay. We're going to bring in more units later to come help out. All the while, though, we'll continue to fight down here. destroying the enemies who are trying to keep us from taking what belongs to the Gobbo kind. You know what to do, Snagla. You know how to do it. Snagla has a little spider, and he's got a big spider friend just close by. I love watching all the other goblins on the back of these like giant creatures just shooting down. I can just picture them hanging off of it. Good thing Legolas isn't here, or they would be very upset. Imagine a Lord of the Rings type of movie, but for Warhammer, if they took it in a more serious light like that. Not a lot of CGI, or the CGI would be used to enhance scenes, but a lot of prosthetics. Oh, it would be beautiful. Difficult, I completely understand, but prosthetics typically age well. Just don't film it in like 60 FPS or whatever. So we are still very much surrounded. I have never actually have had that happen in a long time. Or before, in general. Alright, so my hidden poke gang, they're coming back out to fight. They've got 41 melee attack, 41 weapon strength. That does make them pretty powerful. They have very strong vigor, so they're not too bothered by being fatigued. Yeah. What else do we have? Their wall goes up over time, so no matter what, we lose melee defense. The Carlson militia were wiped out. Our Tiefbreaker has over 90 kills now. These poor men are having to hold up without proper gunpowder. Gunpowder is a solvent for many issues. It's able to cleanse, it's able to get rid of issues, whatever they are. Now here comes my creepy creepers. They're moving in. Do you like my technical goblin names here? Oh yeah, a pokey bit. Here's the hit and poke gang at 10 kills. I'm bringing them back to charge back in. We've broken one group of crossbows. I've got more goblins on the way. You can see where they're all coming in at. It's an awesome and sordid affair where we now have TINNIT 4 Eyes. Now, unfortunately, he is taking quite a bit of damage. We are using his magic to try to weaken our foes. We'll have time to use more magic, though, and to break them. You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. There we go. Stab him. Shake him. Give him the old 1-2 cut. That Glaswegian smile. That Gobwegian smile? There we go. Better. More topical. Okay, 119 kills, and we have won because they have all broken. And that is how forest goblins, or goblins in general, can take over a town. Good job, kids. Good job. We didn't even need to build a tower. I just had to go right on in. We got a lot of kills, too. I mean, we took out the entire garrison. Time for me to loot and occupy again. I'm going to take all of their teeth. Imagine making a queue of them, then ripping them all out one by one. Ugh, awful. Okay, we ranked up. What am I going to get you now, my friend? Well, I know what I want you to have. Oh, you don't have actually any replenishment over here. Well, never mind. I don't need to go down there. The lightning strike is quite nice to have. I could continue to get more magic, and I probably should. What's over here? Gift of the Spider God, or Gorkle Fix-It. I think for now, we're going to take over here Gift of the Spider God. Hissing and bearing his own fangs, the shaman calls upon the Spider God for its wicked aid. As if in answer to his call, nearby allies seem to take on a spider-like aspect. Okay, that'll be handy to have. Then for Snagla Grovspit, I'm going to go get for him Gutter Fighter. There we go. Now he should be able to land more strikes in combat. Another one falls, Province Conquered. Okay, I could set up camp over here. Bring on the lads. They would be cheaper, but they would have no recruit rank for quite some time. Get out of here. Sure. Or what about that? Untainted +2. Why don't we take up for right now? Set up camp. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now we can recruit a few more. That's going to allow me to keep my army maxed out. Now, what do I want while I'm here? That's a really good question. Spider swarms? I mean, maybe. I do like having forest goblins a lot. I've got archers. A few wolf riders could help. Sure, we'll take that too. It'll give me a full army. Now, for my commandment, I've got 3 choices. Camp Ruckus over here. Give it here. Or brag about the boss. More campaign movement range. A lot more campaign movement range. Holy crap. And a charge bonus of +10. We'll take that because I want to be able to move quickly and far away. I can't build any walls yet. Very well. Okay. I want obedience to go up, which means we'll build a boss tent for now. The garrison will grow. We can repair our buildings. And done. Ooh, we're about to have a big rebellion. Good. Hey, it's great training for me. My gobbos are more than adequate and ready to kill a few rebels around here. I'm sure they might come over to Matorka and retake it and let them do so. Oh, I'm more than happy to let them take it again. I'll be back for them. Don't you fret. Now we're pretty close to many dwarf factions. Ooh, the trolls are moving. Don't attack me, trolls. Hey, come on, don't do that. Imperial peace? No. Not true at all. The rumors are false, okay? Don't trust them. Green tide level lowered. Oh, okay. Goblin Tinker crew. Yep, we have that now. They're raiding me. Not great at all, man. Not great at all. Well, you've got a few custom units like Border Rangers. Very cool. It's a shame I'm going to get blood all over your armor. Yeah, get rid of them. Later, kids. All right. Now, I want more replenishment. Sure, we'll move a bit slower. But I want that replenishment right now. We've gained a Forbidden Rod. I don't want to take damage. Here's one Idol Carva. These idols of Gork and Mork that appear around Greenskin camps, someone's got to carve them. More obedience and untainted as well. All right, let's move on down. I'm not going to fight them just yet. I want to, but not just yet. All right, Aachen is looking a lot better now. You've ranked up again. Venom Tongue. Ooh, a lot of magic. Bellower, Tunnel Boss. I mean, we've got options all over. Let's take right now Herald of the Spider God. Done. And what more do I need? Well, Creeping Assault sounds really good to me. I could wait them out if I wanted to. Okay, you need Black Bigness for extra thick carapace. I mean, these are great abilities. They're really cool to look at, too. All right, so what am I going to give you? It's for my Spider Rider Archer units. And my Spider Riders, too. I don't really have too many of them yet. Yeah. For now, we'll take more spell casting. Let's pick up over here Sneaky Stillin'. Done. All right, cool. Now for Snagla, I'm going to give to him, Fleet-footed is one option, more weapon damage. Ooh, no, for now, I'll give you Stalker. Yeah, because I want you to pick up Slippery later. I don't want people damaging you. And that's it for my current turn. Steingart is still under my command. You know what? I want my money back. Don't lose my money. I know, I can upgrade it. I don't want to. In fact, if I wanted to, I could pick up another commander, another Gobbo leader. Yeah, it would probably be a Night Goblin War Boss, or it could be a Shaman. I haven't decided on which one yet, but let's end our turn. I choose none. If I can't choose one, I'm going to choose none.
This is my place.
What do you want, Vlad von Karstein? Oh, he's fighting me? Why are you fighting me of all people? I'm way over here, man. Everyone doesn't like me. That's pretty rude. Just because I'm green and, you know, I wear interesting clothing. That's why you hate me? No, it's not true. They hate me because I burn, steal, and kill. Nah, whatever. They're being wussies about it. Here's a time of prosperity. Cool. +4 to obedience now for several turns. I like that. Let's go to Zevrak. We've got some treasure nearby. I better hurry up and push on. Again, I think I'm about to pick up another army. I think I've got to. I usually don't get one so early, but I do have a very cheap army. Ooh, bandit hideout. How bad is it? How bad is it? Nothing? Okay. Usually we get a little battle there, but that time we did it. Very well. Steingart, nothing for you. Karak, I don't know who's coming by, but I want to maintain my own power. A great shaman would be fun, sure. Bonus versus infantry. If it was for your entire army, that would be much better. Perceptive, no. Stabba envy. And Night Goblin Loon. You know what? We'll take that. My upkeep doesn't really go up very much. And I could use a few spider swarms. Sure, take like 2 of them. We'll take a few. Actually, before I even do that, take all of that over here, okay? There we go. Now we're doing better. We're going to have a true Gobbo horde. It'll only take a little bit of time. Yeah, over here, I've got all of my fightiness. We're pretty eager for what it really matters for. Let's end our turn again. It's really nice to not have to edit out my turns because, hey, Turns end quickly now, which is awesome. My life is better for it. I wonder if I'm going to really be able to change up things over here. We's Special is a fantastic modification, adding many new lords, and they're all very cool. I bet the Empire would have a much harder time just having us all around. Okay, Muncha is leaving. Let's go over here to Zevrak. Do they have another army? They do not. Oh, boy. Myrmidons is quite far down there. I don't like that. We'll just auto-resolve because it's only a minor garrison. Loot and occupy. Because, again, we're Greenskins. Even if it's not really advantageous to me, I've got to play like a Greenskin. I can't just let them get by for the meta. No, we're in the role. We have become a Greenskin. All right, what do I need now? Venom Tongue. Forest Goblin Shaman encourage small poisonous spiders to nest upon their bodies and even in their mouths. Oh god. As a result of the spider's poisonous bites, Forest Goblin Shaman, I think it's meant to be shamans, have swollen purple tongues and claim the toxins allow them to communicate with their multi-legged deity. Okay, so I'll be able to cast my good gift of the spider god for a little bit less magic. Cool. I like that. Okay. I'm going to come over here and hopefully unlock evasion pretty darn soon. I'll upgrade my vindictive glare. Done. I like to have a variety of spells. Rank 5 for you. Alright. Time to give you Counter Striker. 2 points right over there. Plus 12 to melee attack is pretty darn good. Alright. I don't have a talisman for you. I don't want you to have that. Actually, I do want you to have the Potion of Strength. You're here to be my brawler. Oh, here we go. We can upgrade our one town in that province. Aachen, Dorf, I know you're very unhappy. We'll need a good goblin name for that location. Okay, are we ready to go? We are ready to go. Dorf, what are you doing? Are you moving down here to fight me? I bet they are. I bet they are. Okay, what else can I take now? It's got to be cheap. I'll take many archers. Done. I'll lose more money, but again, the army is meant to be cheap. That way we can put down rebellions and also guard locations as we continue to conquer. Now, Clan Angrund might be a huge challenge, but if I have two armies working together, ooh, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. And it's going to be really good for me. The Mootland is now fighting the Von Karsteins. That should prevent them from being able to pile drive me. The Wood Elves are now fighting Karak Norn. Again, a very good thing for me. Okay, how far am I able to move? I can move pretty far. They've got a large garrison down here. Okay, Zevrak, what do you need? Why don't we take idols? Yeah. Or, again, a bigger garrison. I do like doing that. Alright, it might be time for you to come join me. Let's get ready. I think we're getting ready to rally up our armies together. That way we can take Myrmidons. If I take their capital, Gashnag will be gone. Oh yeah, now what about my underway? Oh, I wouldn't be able to move very far, which is not a big deal. Well, let's get ready for another battle pretty darn soon. Look who came to play again. Now, I really can't beat him. He's got two other wizards. What a weirdo. I mean, you'll have a variety of spells, but you don't have that much magic. You've got a decent amount, but not that much. Well, that was good training for him, unfortunately. Hopefully he'll stay up there for a period of time until I come up there. Oh, check that out. I wanted to ambush Gashnag, and it worked out. Oh, Gobbo's our best. Okay, what do you have over here? You've got pikemen, you've got crossbowmen, knights errant, pistoliers, a great cannon, border rangers, and dwarf rangers too. Gashnag the Black Prince. All right, let's go after him. He's a spellcaster. He's got one hero over here, Ewartsmeyer. No one's going home today. Not a one. Before we get into the fight, I've got to go over my plans because ambushes happen quickly. Over here, we have Gashnag, the Black Prince, who I will one day play. I'm very curious as to how his faction will feel. I bet it'll be quite difficult, but here he is right over here leading his army. He's a spellcaster. He's got regeneration. We've got over here Ewartsmeyer, mini swordsmen, spearmen, pikemen. They've got rangers right behind them. I mean, it's a lot. You can see where I've issued my commands already. These guys have no choice but to engage me on my own terms. You know, over here, we've got knights errant, pistoliers, and finally, a great cannon. Now, I've got all of my mounted units back here. They'll be going after pistoliers and whatever else. My Tiefbreaker will charge in to go after their knights errant. My goblins are in the woods, and again, everyone has a target. I'm going to bring my archers down over here where they can fire through this area. And let's begin. It's about time. Let's begin. Our leaders will go after theirs. There's a smoke bomb to debuff them, their speed and melee defense, and everyone is getting a strike in today. You can see how they've been hit on every single side. I don't know why they were walking through here. In my view, in like, let's say a more lore-like narrative way, we could state that maybe they thought they were sneaking by me. I did ambush them. They heard of my army, but they thought maybe, what if we came through here? They wouldn't try to look for us. Well, it didn't work out. We found them. Now their knights errant are already broken. They have only one kill from that group. Their border rangers, their crossbowmen, all being cut down right away. Their wonderful rangers from the Dwarf lands, they're leaving too. They're like, we're getting out of here, leave! And they're having to. Because we're giving them the old stick. We've got pikemen who are holding up 30 kills. I mean, they've got anti-large, they're tough stuff. They're using what? Some magic on me. I didn't catch what that was. Unfortunately, that captain is pretty powerful. He's holding up. He's keeping me back right now. We're using the gift of the spider god. We're here to debuff our enemies to keep them weaker. Yeah, keep on doing that. I can dig it. Okay. The battle is nearly over. There's barely been any time that has passed. What I'll be doing, I'll be chasing after those who are fleeing. I don't want there to really be too many survivors. It'll be good training for me, sure, but I don't want there to be a lot of survivors. Now, we have chased off their captain. Gashnag is over here holding on. Ooh. A shroud of darkness surrounds that man. And I don't mean he's just moody. He's like, I only drink my coffee black. Who likes to have fun? Fun is overrated. I believe you, Gashnag. But he's out, and we've won. That was a close victory. Kind of. I mean, sure. I had a great time. Slaughter captives over here. Sure, I'll take that. More of a charge bonus. Let's keep on going down that route. Kill a few humans. I thought I got all of you. Who's left in your army? Huh. I didn't get all of you. Yeah, there we go. Now they're coming for me. I had a feeling they would come after me eventually. I didn't know when. It looks like they're on their way. Am I going to lose my town? Maybe. Wandering gets, huh? Growth goes down, but my obedience goes up. I'll do that. I'll take that right now. Ooh. I don't like how close they are to me. Let's go back. I've got to defend if I'm able to. I have no idea if I can. I hope I can. I mean, we've got a pretty decent garrison. We've got one commander over there, but it might not be sufficient for what we need. Greenskins do cost me a bit more. Snotlings do not, though. They are expendable. Yeah, they're only meant to be fodder. I mean, I suppose they could be good to have. All right, let's go grab a few wolf riders. I want a bit more variety later on, but for now, I think we're doing fine. We'll just take what we have. Much like that. Very good. Okay. And I can't stop attacking. Oh, hold on. Ratgash, you're here. Heck yeah. All right. I think I want you to come over here and go after that army for me. Yeah. While you're doing that, I'm coming down to go after Wolfram. Let's destroy the entire army. There we go. That's what baby Gobbo Jesus would want. We did it. Man's ruined. More leadership whenever we fight man, and we'll be fighting a lot more man. What's over here? Set WA target. Zoom to WA target. I'm not going to get a giant wolf. Later I'll be getting the black bigness, which is all that I really want. Okay, I've got spellcasting. I think for now, what I want is more spellcasting. How about that? We'll get Gorkle Fix It. We'll take up evasion. And now, where can we go? Oh, hold on. We're not quite done. You're moving out over there. Very good, Ratgash. You've got a lot of units, a lot of very powerful units, more powerful than me. Snagla, take Counter Striker. Then we'll go after Survivalist because I want you to be a little bit beefier. Again, I don't have much for you. You'll be in melee more, so take your melee defense and your armor. It's a very tiny amount of armor. All right, so we can actually make it over there And how long? Well, we need 25% to actually raid and camp out. So we'll wait about here. Yeah, that should do it. Now, will I be fully healed up? Yeah, cool. Then we'll go after their capital. What right do I have? Effigy of Gork and Mork, 2,000 teeth total. Let's do it. I've got a little choice between my two gods. What type of choice will they give me? The gods. Okay. Gork's the best or Mork's the best? Ooh, interesting. Well, Gork is helping out with melee attack, melee defense, and charge bonus. Over here, we've got charge bonus, melee defense, and melee attack. Oh, they're all mixed up. I gotcha. There is no real difference. All right, we'll choose Gork. Today, Gork is better. Maybe tomorrow, it'll be Mork's turn. I don't know. That's really funny. I love it. Okay, I can't get a regiment of renown. Not right now. I'm glad I picked up another army. I mean, they might not win, sure. But at the very least, they can slow down my foes and weaken them. That way, when I come back, we can go destroy them. Oh, what do you want? I bet you want to fight me too. Yeah? Oh yeah, they do. Come on, let's go. Queue up, everyone. I'm all right here, buddy. Oh, I've got to fight him. If I don't, he's going to help out his buddy. Let's go kill Braun Erlichson. What are you wearing? Where's your nose? I hate that. I'm going to skin you. Even in their ancient underway, they can find no respite in peace. Our goblins are waiting for them. Now, we have a distinct advantage down here. We can flank them. We outnumber them. They're not mobile. They're dwarfs. They're hardy, but they're not mobile. Now, when they advance towards us, we're going to use our archers. Let's have a look at our formation right now. I've got archers on either side. Whenever they come closer, we can then charge in with all of my goblins. These miners have no shields. They're going to drop quickly. That's way too many arrows. Even with a minimal amount of damage, they will continue to drop as we concentrate our volleys on them. There we go. We're winning the battle already. 98 left. Now my gobbos get to move in. Then I get to charge in. We also have a leader too, but here they come. The green tide is moving in. Their little feet is plopping along. I would make sure to order every single goblin to have mud on their feet or shit as we walk into a dwarf hold. We're leaving little footprints everywhere. Now, what are we going to do? We've engaged him in melee. I don't want there to be friendly fire. So immediately, our archers are going to move to their flanks because then we could focus our volleys on them. My own leader, my war boss, is going after their lord. We're about to destroy so many of them. These archers now are ready. Look at how much health they have. Let's watch them melt away as I focus my volleys right now. Come on, you can do it. Notch your arrows and unleash all of them. There we go. That's a lot of arrows. They're already breaking. They have only 78. Ooh, that was another crew. Now they have 78 over here. The other crew had a little bit less. Their lord is already being defeated. He's only gotten 4 kills. And we've broken them over here. Good job, goblins. Good job. It's been a long time since I've had such a strong starting position. I definitely want to play more Greenskin campaigns. I'm pretty excited about it. All right, we've won the battle. It didn't take long. It didn't need to take long. Their lord is currently wavering. Goodbye. We'll take you too. Get your last strike in. What are you even using? Your hand? Do you even have a hammer? What happened to your hammer, buddy? Huh. He's like, maybe if I pretend. Let's get out of here. One decisive victory for me. I'm going to take more replenishment. Actually, no, we don't need that. Instead, kill them all. They're a bunch of dwarves, and they should die. Okay, if they're not going to attack me, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. My army is getting a little bit bigger. Could I beat them outright? Maybe not. Maybe, though. Okay. My wall army is coming by, though. Oh, they'll be there in a little while, buddy. You are going to lose it. Actually, why don't you go after their capital? Yeah, do that for me. And I'll be right over here, building up my army even more. Oh, yeah. One more turn. We can then upgrade one of our buildings over here. We could get some night goblins. Ooh, heavy spears. Really? That's very cool. They're not cheap, but they look to be pretty good. All right, now
The tribe's ready.
let's go after Myrmidons. Do you have a big garrison, by the way? I mean, not really.
No.
Valmir, you're back just in time for me to kill your people. What a good time for you to be alive. All right, here we go. Let's take care of them. What do you have over here? Al-Qatani Fellowship. Ooh, the Dogs of War. Bruno of Altdorf is here, helping you to defend. Man, you should have gotten a dung sweeper job. It's a good, reliable job. People can thank you. It's a shitty job, but it's a good job. But now, I just get to kill you. Yeah, upgrade to a camp. If you go after their blasted capital, huh, that would really work out for me. Let's make it happen. Chop, chop, buddy. Okay, now you're rank 2. I'll put a point over here into Route Marcher. Okay, you have no way to upgrade any of your replenishment. Darn. I was hoping for that. Okay. Beta Knight Sneakin', take that. More of a charge bonus and melee attack for my Goblin and Night Goblin units, not my Forest Goblins. Oh wait, actually, it does seem to work. Cool. Alright. I like that a lot. And while we're here, let's pick up a few expendable snotlings. It just feels right. And that'll be my cheap army for the time being. That may change later, but for now, I've got to keep my funds up. I've only got over 2,000 man teeth. Our tactics didn't really change too much, did they? So I hid all of my goblins, all of my forest goblins, right over here in a bunch of trees. All of my other units were way over here to the right-hand side. I wanted to make sure that I could take portions of their walls before they could even get over here. They thought they were being smart. No, no, no. The big brain is over here. Well, not because we have one. We stole one. We found a very smart person and we took their brain. Now we're smart too. But now we're going to break down their front gates. I'm going to bring in my mounted units or my larger units and we're going to see what we can do. Well, I guess technically, not even technically, literally, we do have mounted forest goblins on the back of our Arachnarok spider. I had to stay out of the range of their damn towers, so we don't have to worry about them anymore. What we need to do now, we've got to head over to the front gate. They've got back over here some crossbowmen who have 5 kills, and they are moving. I'm already partially on the walls. You can't stop me today. I'm coming for a visit. Knock, knock. Now they've got the Al-Qatani Fellowship. If you haven't seen them, check them out. It's like their mother dressed them every single day. Very flamboyant. Good feather, buddy. Good feather. Anyway, that's what they've done. They have a 42 weapon strength, but a very low 55 armor. I don't know what they really expect to do. Die, I guess. I don't know. Over here, if you haven't seen him, is a captain. Now, I do like the overall aesthetic of these captains. I think they're very cool. They have a very New World look to them. I'll have to play Marco Colombo one day. Or even Cardavo. El Cardavo. Alright, crossbowmen, 13 kills. I'm bringing in the army now. It's only about time for that to work out, and it did work out. The spiders coming to the front gate. We have 1 kill so far. We're going to break it down. We've done minimal damage to their front gate because I've been waiting for my infantry to bring more of their kind onto the walls. We've got one group over here now poking down some crossbowmen. Look at that. We don't even need shoes to kill them. No shoes, no shirt, no life. We'll take your life. Yeah, these crossbowmen are trying to move through us. It's not working out. I mean, we're here still. We're here. Once we break in, it'll get a little bit messier. That captain, he's like, maybe I'll back up a little bit. I've got some concentrated volleys I want to utilize too. Volleys I want to enact upon them. Here's my proclamation, an ass kicking. Check that out. So we can weaken them. We can soften all of them up. Provide some shade for them. And over here is Valmir. Valmir. Over 100 armor. Not a lot of armor then. 425 weapon strength. The guy's a low-level fellow. He's a melee expert, evidently. I love that shield, by the way. Wonderful shield. It's a big-nosed dwarf. The fucking Rudolph of dwarves, damn. That's a big old honker. Now, visually, he's actually a very cool looking character. I dig his weaponry. One day I'll play as him. I think that'll be really cool. All right, let's give him hell. You see what they have on the walls right now. They're having to fight a lot of goblins. And I've got some concentrated volleys that are going to damage him. Now, he does have a silver shield. You've got, like, what? A bronze shield, a silver shield, or I guess it would be iron. An iron shield, or a gold shield. Doesn't really matter. Anyway, it blocks half of all small arms fire. I believe a gold one's like, what, 80% or something crazy? Either way, it's a lot. But when you have that many arrows destroying you, oh god. He's like, by the way, I'm fine. I donate a lot of blood. I save a lot of lives. It's a constant stream of arrows. Oh my lord. Valmir, you've been shafted, friend. You should relocate somewhere. He's like, no, I actually kind of like that. It's like acupuncture. But, you know, I'm infected now with everything. He doesn't have a lot of health left. If I had focused a little bit more on him, that would have been it for him, man. That was amazing. Valmir is coated in blood. And all the while, I've got my forest goblins on the walls. Trust me, part ones, always easy battles for the most part. I'll truck them. Eventually, they're going to catch up. Other factions will grow in power, and I'm going to get slapped in the goblin dick. It's just bound to happen. Oh, the Al-Qatani Fellowship, they're trying. They've got, I mean, they're actually pretty decent. I don't know why they're not doing well at all, but they are being dominated by a bunch of forest goblins. Ooh. No, they are trying to push me back now. They've brought in more forces, and they're trying to push us back from off the walls. We're not going to allow it. We'll bring in more goblins. I've got more on the way. They're climbing right in. Yeah, we'll get them. That's what happens when you try to push me back. The big gobbo. Now, we have wounded their leader. Goodbye, Valmir. Here's my teeth breaker, Bertha, and my leaders are also now moving in. We've got more enemies to go after. Is that flooding over there? What a shitty neighborhood. That's okay. We're just gonna build some huts here. Ooh, a good gaze ability. Popping off a few human heads. Next, we get to attack more of them. Snagla, you do your job. Captain, you get killed. Good job. He's moving very slowly. Yeah, I wanted to bring in goblins right away, so that's what I did. I've got a lot of them over here. They're going to be piled up. I wanted to surround them, but we can't really get past them. Here are some halberds. These storied, age-old halberds. They're fighting. They're trying. Now, my goblins have 33 armor. How much do my forest goblins have? They've got only 13. Logical. Very logical. That's why you would probably want a mixture of them. Combined arms is a key to victory, especially when you like cut off their arms and you combine them and then you beat them to death with said arms, with aforementioned arms. That's also considered to be combined arms. Okay, these halberds over here, over 40 kills. They're broken. They're done. We've broken a lot of them. We're fighting everywhere. We're also fighting over here, destroying some swordsmen. Don't worry, we're gonna eat your orphans when we're done here. Ha ha! Delicious. The fear makes it better. Okay, what else do we have? I think we've won. Yeah, we've won. They're all beginning to break now, I think. We have been here for a period of time. We're using more magic to buff up our own units. You get them, goblins. You get them. Good job. A poison attack? Ooh, Cavbane, huh? We have been imbued with a poisonous attack. Cavbane, very fancy. Alright, what's over here now? There's that captain again. Thiefbreaker, 57 kills. Thiefbreaker is going to be key to my victories. I'm going to have a lot of enemies coming after me. I don't even know what Greenskins might even like me. Maybe none of them. That's okay. I believe in the Gobbo master race, and I will be purifying the lands very soon. You must be this tall to live. How about that for a height requirement, you fuckers? Check out the numbers, though. That is a lot of goblins. Whenever they've got more advanced weaponry, my life is going to become a real living hell. But for now, oh, we're thriving. We're thriving, baby. We're doing it. We know how to clap back at them. They're wavering, and the battle's nearly over. It's been a 10-minute battle. We're just chasing after those who are left. That captain will probably be gone pretty soon. He's going after TINNIT 4 Eyes. 4 Eyes! Don't let him get you. Counter charge! Kind of. Okay, like a counter tap. He's wavering. I've broken so many of them. It's a battle where we didn't really lose too many. Because again, it's a minor faction. If we were fighting Gelt, imagine Gelt here, okay? All those Searing Dooms would destroy my grouped up units. But it's over. We have taken over another bout of land. Thank you for your parcel. I appreciate that. Time to make it Gobbo again. Now that was a really good win. They lost over 1,500, we lost over 400. When it comes to fighting a low-level enemy, I could do that pretty well. Okay, loot and occupy, all done. Myrmidons, what shall I give you? First off, you need a new name. I need 2 population surplus in order to build up our walls. Gotcha. Ooh, greenskin docks. All right. Let's repair it. Our main building too. And while we're here, let's take up a boss tent. I mean, it does provide a garrison no matter what. There are Skaven not too far from where we're at. But what else do I even want? That could be good for money. But again, we need population growth. Oh, it's a very difficult one. All right, I need to be able to move back home, and quickly. I've broken down all of them. Another one falls. All right. What am I going to take now? Leadership when under siege? I think not. Effigy of Gork? Heck yeah. What about Mork? What about Mork? Come on. All right, we have 1 point. Yeah, early on in Grimhammer, you get a bunch of points. That way you can actually have a handy character if they're brand new, but later you get 1 point. Okay, Night Shroud. Very handy, sure. Curse of the Bad Moon. Yeah, take that. It's a great vortex spell. We'll give it a go. Then we'll get Arcane Conduit. Yeah, I'll get everything I can. I cannot wait until rank 22. That is when things will change up big time. All right, so we've done all that we can while we are here. We've conquered an entire faction. It didn't take very long. I could use a bit of growth, sure. All right, idols for now. It's a territory marker, like when we leave some drop-ins all over. Okay, Aachen Dorf, you could use some proper walls. We can upgrade our capital because we need to. Beyond that, your army is building up as well. And it's about time to name a few units too. These are going to be called the Dribbling Gits right over here. All right, now it's time for us to end our episode. I want to thank all of you for watching. Do leave a like down below and really look forward to more tomorrow. If you want to be a Gobbo, let me know, man. You can join the Horde here. It's going to be a great one. But I want to give a big shout out to all of my patrons. $1 a month goes a long way, and thank you for supporting my channel. All right, everyone. Until then.